What's up YouTube, it's your boy Naughty Nev. Welcome back to another video. So today we have another ranked replay of K9 Cyber Dragons going up against Yummy. So I believe my opponent won the rock paper scissors and they decided to go first. In our opening hand we have Clockwork Knight, K9 Lupus, Cyber Dragon Core, K9 X-Forced Release, and Cyber Dark Realm. Opponent has Minion, the field spell, Fuwalos, Imperm, Ghost Ogre, and Ash. Oh my gosh, no Yummy plays, but 4 hand traps in their hand. Alright, so let's hop right into the game. Opponent is going first, and they just simply pause for turn because they can't do anything. So we start our turn and we draw into a Fuwalos. We enter the main phase, normal summon core effect. That gets hit with an infinite impermanence. But luckily we have the Cyber Dark Realm. So we activate Cyber Dark Realm, opponent then chains Fuwalos. We don't have any response to that, so that will go through. We will get Cyber Dark Chimera to our hand. We will use the effect of Realm to normal summon our Chimera, but that allows Ghost Ogre just to destroy it, so we can't normal summon Chimera. And simply, I just enter battle phase, activate Clockwork Knight. I activate Clockwork Knight because I figured this is so many hand traps, surely it is Yummy. So I activated Clockwork Knight, and all I can do is pass for turn. Opponent draws into Purge, so still no Yummy plays, they'll just pass right back to us. Now main phase, I normal summon Chimera, link summon into Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight effect, and my opponent chains Purge to negate and destroy Clockwork Knight because they have Impermanent Grave. We will use Chimera, sending X-Forced Release to search for Power Bond. And then I activate the Graveyard effect of Clockwork Knight to search for Therion King Regulus. I'll use Therion King Regulus to establish a negate. And then here, because I have Power Bond, but I only have one Cyber Dragon name, I sacrificed my Regulus and Chimera to go into SP in order to trigger Chimera's effect to send Cyber Dark Worm. My opponent should have ashed this, but he didn't. So, Worm effect, sending Hurts, recycle Realm, special summon. Hurts effect, gets Cyber Dragon to our hand, and now we can activate Power Bond, fusion summon into Chimera Tech, Rampage Dragon. Rampage Dragon's effect to attack 3 times and simply just enter battle phase, and that is game right there. Let's hop into game number 2. Okay, game number 2, my opponent is going first. We have Cyberlord Fusion, Ash, Cyber Emergency, Cyber Dragon Core, and another Ash Blossom. Opponent has Lollipop Yummy, Mulchummy Fuwalos, Cupsy Yummy, Raigeki. I don't know why he is playing Raigeki, but anyway, Ash Blossom as well. So, oh, sorry guys, my mistake. He made us go first. That explains why he has the Raigeki in his hand. In the main phase, we activate Cyber Emergency. That gets hit with Fuwalos, but we'll chain Ash Blossom to it to negate. We're going to search for a copy of Cyber Dragon Core. I activated Cyber Emergency just to check if my opponent would Ash it. That is why. We normal summon Core effect. That gets hit with Ash Blossom, and of course, we can't do anything, so he passed back. Normal summon Cupsy effect will get hit with Ash. I don't want him to get access to Yummy Surprise. Link summon into Snatchy, and guys, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do here. This is already OTK from my opponent. I'll just let this play through. If you have no interruption, just understand they will kill you. So, yeah, we lost this, but I'll let it play out. Like I said, we lost, so let's hop into game number 3. Okay, game number 3, we have Clockwork Knight, Ash Blossom, Cyber Emergency, Disblaster, Negation Fortress, and Cyber Dark Realm. Opponent has Pot of Prosperity, Obedience, Schooled, Cookie Yummy, Talents, and a Fuwalos. So we enter the main phase, activate Cyber Emergency. Opponent will activate Fuwalos. We will chain Ash Blossom to negate. We'll get Cyber Dragon Core to our hand. So our opponent has no interruption, so we're going to go full combo. Core, we're going to search for Cyber Load Fusion because we already have Realm. Realm will search for Chimera. We'll use Realm to normal summon our Chimera, link summon into Clockwork Knight effect to search for the continuous spell. Then we'll use Chimera effect, discard Clockwork Knight, search for Power Bond. And then we'll use Clockwork Knight and Chimera to link summon into Clifford Genius. Chimera will send Worm. We'll use Worm effect, sending Hurts. Special summon and recycle Realm. Hurts effect will trigger. We will add Cyber Dragon to our hand. We'll use Graveyard effect of Clockwork Knight to get Regulus to our hand to establish a negate. We'll activate Power Bond to fusion summon into Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. We'll Exceed summon into K9 Ripper effect to search for Jockle, and because they did activate Fuwalos, we get to set the quick play spell. We will activate Jockle to special summon himself and Cyber Dragon. Clifford Genius will search for Infinitrack Crab Crane. Jockle Effect will search for K9 Lantern, and then we'll Exceed summon into Quinquerry Effect to reborn the Cyberdock Worm from our graveyard. We will use Crab Crane to special summon himself, link summon into SB, and then we'll go Lantern Effect to reborn it Jockle from the grave and special summon himself, and then it will search for a case for K9. We'll Exceed summon into Valon, special summon Disablaster, and go straight into our Cyber Dragon Infinity, set the Cyberload Fusion, and it will activate Clockwork Knight. And now we'll activate Case of K9 to search for K9 Azuna as disruption during our opponent's turn. So opponent will start their turn by drawing into the field spell Minion. They'll activate Pot of Prosperity. Here I was thinking whether I want to negate it because they're only banishing 3 cards. They can draw into board breakers, but I took the risk and let it go through. Raigeki, D-Barrier, and Imperm. They're going to take the Raigeki. Good choice. Does force out the negate. They'll activate Obedience Schooled. I don't know why. They should have went Raigeki first. Get a negate. They'll go Talents to take, get our Infinity negate, and then they can just go Obedience School. I would have done that, but anyway, they'll activate Obedience School. That is an instant negate from us. We'll use Regulars to negate. Then they'll go Talents to take. Obviously, we have to use Infinity. Then they'll go Raigeki. I chain SP to banish SP and Infinity, so I can still get them in the end phase. Then they'll activate the field spell, normal summon Cookie, and then they go into Typhon. And then my opponent activated Typhon effect, but the only monster on the field is Typhon, so he just used it on himself. I think he may have misclicked. That may have been what happened. They'll proceed to the end phase. SP and Infinity comes back. We draw into an Ash Blossom. All we got to do is activate Cyberload Fusion. Unfortunately, even though he's at 2600 and I used the effect to attack 3 times, my opponent still survived, which was so annoying, and only Cyberload Fusion says only Rampage Dragon can attack. So he was left with 200 life points. We normal summon the core effect to search for Cyber Emergency. Then I use Infinity to take the core, so to establish a negate. Opponent's turn, they're drawing to Purge, they pass back to us, and guys, that's just game right there. They have nothing. And so K9 Cyber Dragons takes the win. I'll see you guys in the next video. Notinev signing out. Peace.